www.SimplyDiag.net.
Was that 4 W's there or 3?
It's the whole world, that was.
3 W's.
Yeah, that was the really World Wide Web. So as you can see, we're live here from the SimplyDiag Community Hub, and we've got our first VIP visitors. We've got the DPF doctor himself, Darren Darling, and the magic man behind the camera, the powering force of our network and all our IT, Mr. Dean Rice from Novavan.io himself.
Dean's more suitable behind the camera because he's not so easy on the eye.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But you know, so
you're very, very photogenic.
Or anyone that follows me, he'll be known as Grumpy Dean.
Grumpy Dean.
Grumpy Dean. So also known as Grumpy Dean. He doesn't smile much, bless him.
Does he not?
But you know, he does a good job though. So, we sent him shopping this morning.
Did you?
Oh, sent him shopping this morning. Let's put my copper down there. Because I heard, right?
Yeah.
I heard a little rumour that you've got a new favourite biscuit.
Oh mate, yeah, Lotus biscuit.
No, but
groundbreaking, mate.
I'm not being funny, I'm not being funny. If James Dillon's watching this, right, he'll be happy with this. I'm making the fight back for Jaffa cakes, alright? We cannot be having this Lotus nonsense, right? Jaffa cakes were the original food of champions, the original brain food. So, I've heard you've only got 500 Jaffa cakes.
Shukran kabir. What's the best? Yeah.
But, you know, since I know that you're a sensitive type.
Look at that.
But notice the balance here, guys. One packet of Lotus and 2 packets of Jaffa cakes, alright? So, never mind anything Steve says, Jaffa cakes are still the boss, alright? It's official.
You like a biscuit?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you got the broken one.
Oh, is this like...
Oh, hey up.
No.
We know where that got broke, don't we?
Is this like... Is the pressure on now where I've got to give the verdict?
Yeah,
and I'm not going to do what I done with Paul Danner's lager.
No.
When we're in America, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say this.
Yeah, no swearing.
No
It's a
swearing.
family show. Don't get in your broom, mate. Where's your broom? No? You didn't like it?
I'll try dunking it. All right.
Yeah?
Did Lawson buy you these?
No. They came from Barter. They're brilliant for coffee, they are. No?
Right. Now let's get the proper stuff on the go here. Oh, here we go. Now I'm a happy little fat lad because I've got...
One we prepared earlier.
Yes, one was prepared earlier, right? Jaffa cakes, folks, they're the future. Never mind listening to Steve and his Lotus carry on, you know. Steve, that's what. They're like hotel biscuits, they are.
They are hotel biscuits.
So when did you last stay in a hotel and get a Jaffa cake?
Good point. Well presented, never.
Exactly. So you can either come here, visit Steve, get the hotel biscuits, but don't worry, we'll make sure the Jaffa cakes mountain is still nice and highly stacked for you. So you can
I think we've only got about 500 left.
Oh, we'll be alright. Me and Dean are here till about lunchtime, so we'll put a dent in them for you.
What do you think about the number 9 coffee?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's quite strong. It's like at home we have throat punch coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's nice and strong. This is about the same level as that. It's good.
Alright. Do you like the new hoodie?
Where did you get that from, mate?
This fella I know called the DPF doctor.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's quite a nice bloke. I've got my logos put on it just to add some value to it as well. Look at that. Hey? It's what we call stronger together, that mate, innit?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Sure is. So gave that to Steve when he was up delivering some training for us, some in-house training in our workshop, and then also delivered some training to my network.
Yeah, on your new portal.
The man behind the camera.
Yeah.
We'll have a sneak peek.
Yeah.
So the new portal, the man behind the camera there, it's brilliant. It's done a great job. So now what happens all of our training is done live and online, so it's not pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So all our members, they log in. I've logged in on Callum's login here. So it'll tell you 16 days to our next course starts.
Yeah.
And when that counts down, it means the camera goes live where you were in our training
Yeah.
centre, and we're there. So it's been brilliant the last 2 weeks. When you were on, we had guys in from Australia, from the
we did, yeah,
Netherlands.
we did,
We had 4 workshops in, so no travelling, no flights. They can ask all the questions and stuff. So then we record it. So all the last 2 weeks training sessions are there to play back on a rerun, you know. So it's a really good resource for the guys. No travelling, no staying in hotels. And then, but like yourself, the behind the scenes work that people don't see is just loads of your SimplyDiag 101 courses in there to watch back. Lots of little procedures and little like sort of mini video guides, if you like. So if you're on the job and you need to see how to do a procedure, click on the video, watch it, job done. So that's an ongoing, as you're well aware, the time that goes into them. So like case studies, data logs, so people can see good data, you know, after the repair, and you know, various different faults in there. So the man behind the camera built that from scratch. Nothing we could find suited what we needed. So you know, Dean done his magic and built this from the ground up. So it's brilliant, you know.
So, question. Obviously, I know the answer to it, but the question is who is this training portal available for? Who can get this training?
Traditionally, we've operated in the UK and Ireland, as you know, because we like to, you know, find out who people are. We want to work with invested workshops and stuff like that, and just keep our brand strong. So we, traditionally worked in the UK and Ireland, but we've opened the door to the guys in likes of Australia, so it's now available globally. But the only stipulation is we only want to work with JLM customers. Obviously, we display their brand, world-class products, and that's what we work with. So although, as you know, the chemical is a small part of what we do, it's all about diagnosing faults. You know, that element of it, there's product training involved there as well. So it's critical that we know what the chemical we're using, what does it do, what effect on temperatures, how long should you leave it in for in different scenarios. So it's available for JLM lubricants customers globally.
And of course,
so that's
our JLM are also one of our community
just a
partners as well.
Brilliant company.
Not a big company either. People think that
no, they're like
it's a
us.
big company.
They're like us.
Normal people,
They're just
aren't they?
normal. You know, Gilbert started that from scratch. And they're just brilliant to deal with. They're obsessed with quality, but they're just nice, proper people.
No scrimping on the magic ingredients then, no.
No, as Gilbert would always say, they always put plenty of the good stuff in there. You know, so. But we see that when we use it. You go and data log a car, you use a product, you go and do data log it again, and whether it's a boost fault and you use the turbo cleaner or it just works, you know. But it's safe for us. No high temperatures and things like that, you know.
So that portal's available to international subscribers. The only prerequisite is they must be a JLM
It must
customer.
already be so. For example, the guys in Australia, a couple of them were already JLM customers. The other ones, we put them in touch with JLM Australia. So to make sure that once we've trained them, they have the products in place that they're going to need to do the job. You know? Obviously, our whole course isn't based on actually DPF cleaning. As you know, you've attended our training a number of times. We don't do a DPF clean during that, you know, which is probably, when we were doing it face to face, realistically it was probably a 3-day course crammed into 2. Now we've spread it over 6 bite-sized sessions. It's just but we don't clean a DPF in that time. That's a simple part, isn't it? It's all about,
well, when you think about it, you're saying six bite-sized session, right? That's still 6, you know, that's 12 hours. You know, that's
12 hours plus
solid
we've got the
12 hours.
pre-training, and then we also have the DPF cleaning training is pre-recorded, because that's the simple part, isn't it? So in all, there's the DPF course is 14 or 15 hours plus all the videos that we'll ask them to watch after the session. They
Yeah.
can do it at their own time. So, it's
And what
probably
we'll do
20 hours.
actually, when we finish here, when I've uploaded that, I'll put links so you can contact Darren and the team at the DPF Doctor and JLM and stuff like that. We'll put links in the video, so
But
we'll give you
we
all
do
that.
get
Yeah.
inquiries from other chemical suppliers and other networks and stuff like that. We don't want to rule the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's like yourself. It's you know, we take pride. This is brilliant. And in all honesty, we never thought we'd do anything online. But when we moved to that, COVID forced the issue a bit. Training centre wasn't used for nearly a year. But it's brilliant. You were in on our live assessment yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's just people know the answer because they've done it in smaller sessions. They just absorb so much more information. So it's brilliant getting to that final session number 6 and they fix the car. You know, I didn't fix the car, did I? They just told me what to do and I got under the bonnet and it was good.
That's it. You can eat as much as you want, little and often.
That's right, and that's why international subscribers, it's an annual subscription.
Yeah.
So they pay for an annual access to the portal and they also get to join our Facebook group so they can ask any questions.
Yeah.
But that's an ongoing resource. So this month alone, we've added 14 new videos this month into the little video guide section. So it's after hours, everyone's gone home. You can't remember how to do that reset, and you go on there and you watch a video and you get the job done. That's what that section's all about. So that's grown by 14 videos this month.
Yeah.
Plus we've had 7 live sessions that are all recorded, and you can watch them back as often as you like. So yeah, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet for DPF, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
You know,
so that's the international guys covered. So what about UK and Ireland? So have you still got spaces available?
Very limited space in Ireland, obviously because of the population and stuff like that. So you know, we have 10 workshops there at the moment, but or 10 members there. Well, they're not my workshops, obviously, independent guys. So we've got room for 2 or 3 in Ireland.
And it's like the who's who of the top businesses in Ireland,
yeah,
isn't
got
it?
some great guys there, and Dean come with us. We spent 2 weeks there visiting workshops, make sure we've got the right people, because ultimately, that's my
wearing
brand.
your brand, yeah.
There's a lot of blood, sweat and tears and hours and hard work went into that, building that brand and the name, so we want to make sure that the right people represent it as well, So, but in the UK, we're probably half, 50% of the numbers that we need to cover the UK.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of spaces available.
Yeah.
In the UK it works differently because we started in the UK and Ireland. So UK and Ireland, you get your own designated area.
Yeah.
So that's generally a large town.
Yeah.
I'm in a smallish town where we are, and we dominate our local area and stuff like that. So a large town, it means that nobody else in that designated area can ever have access while you're a paying member.
Yeah.
Nobody else can have access to this training.
So it's not like other people that come out and they'll sell you the kit, and then the next day somebody else has got the kit 3 garages down.
That's right. That can't happen. So so in the UK and Ireland it's a bit different, where you get we agree on the area. We look at population of your town and stuff like that. So you get your designated area, you get it's our interactive website, so it's searchable by postcode. We'll optimize that and stuff. We're not a marketing company, I'd like to add that. We're not a lead generator. We're here to give people the training and support to be successful. And everyone says I already know loads about DPFs before they come.
I was one of those, and I still learn every time. 2 years down the line,
Yeah.
every session I attend,
So
I always learn
our
something.
goal is to make sure the guys in the workshop get the training and support. So the UK and Ireland also get access to telephone support.
Yeah.
So it's a different package to the international guys. Obviously, the reason we don't have the telephone support, guys in Australia, when they're at work,
We're in bed, yeah.
I'm counting sheep or whatever, and I'm in bed, so they get online support.
Yeah.
And access to our training. But in the UK they get full-time telephone support Monday to Friday. They get a designated area, they get the web space, they get all the equipment, all the DPF cleaning kit, everything comes with them. where the international guys would have already have a
Yeah.
list of equipment they need to buy themselves.
Yeah.
So in the UK we supply all that.
Yeah.
But what's important, I don't supply the ongoing chemicals. I'm not a chemical salesman.
Right. So you're not in it for the chemical sales then?
No. We don't supply.
Yeah.
What we do is we get the initial setup, and they are then supplied by our supplier directly.
Yeah.
We set all that up in place.
Yeah.
So no, I don't buy it in. I'm not a chemical salesman.
Ah, okay.
I don't sell any JLM products to any guys on my network,
Right.
apart from the initial package,
Yeah.
because they need that to land in
Yeah.
the workshop, ready to go,
Yeah.
get trained and stuff like that. So the plus point now with the training, so the UK as well are trained via the portal, because it's just now, and again 12 months ago I never thought I would say this, it's just the way we've done it with the video quality, the sound quality.
It is an
It's-
awesome setup.
It's
isn't it?
and the man behind the camera has done that.
Yeah.
It's just been it's been 6 months of work getting it to where it needs to be, but it's just a much better way of delivering that course, because there's too much information to
Yeah.
fit into 2 days.
Yeah.
It's just so much better, you know. So they still access it. So there's no hotels to pay for, no travelling. Dedicate 2 hours each day
Yeah.
while the course is on, and then you can crack on with your work.
Yeah.
Do it in your own workshop.
Yeah, well, like yesterday, we were doing a live assessment yesterday. We were diagnosing the Toyota Hilux at the time, and while I was watching that and partaking it, I actually had the Jaguar XF that I was,
Yeah.
you know, so I was actually working,
Yeah.
while I was learning.
Stick a
so,
set of
yeah,
headphones in,
yeah, yeah.
connect it to the Diag TV. What I always recommend, a nice little tablet or your phone is brilliant for the short videos,
Yeah.
but you want to link that to a big screen for the
Yeah,
live training,
yeah, get it
and the
on.
chat boxes going and stuff like that. So, but it's brilliant. You know, the last 2 weeks training 4 workshops in Australia,
Yeah,
and they haven't had to get on a plane like Stephen did
yeah.
when he came
Yeah,
across.
he did. He flew across for our training, didn't he?
Yeah, there's dedication.
Shout out to Stephen, most travelled technician
Precipice,
everywhere.
yeah. If anyone ever says,
He said hello before.
oh, did he? Is he
okay.
watching? Is he here, mate? You know, so there's a perfect example there when someone says, oh, I don't want to travel here. I don't want to travel to Tech Topics because it's 5 hours away. Well, Stephen travelled from the other side of the world by himself
Yeah,
to come for training.
He
I
did.
thought he was a bit nuts when he
Yeah.
sent. You are a bit nuts actually,
Yeah.
Stephen. So he
Yeah.
sent me a message and says, I want to come to the UK and do your DPF course. I'm like, are you really? So I was like, no pressure, but no. And he's now our brand ambassador for Australia.
is he?
So we've made Stephen brand ambassador. He's
Awesome,
just
well done.
he's everything we're all about. You know, he's a professional guy. He's a great ambassador for us. You know, he loves the work we're doing. You know, always adding new content and stuff like that. You know, it would be. I mean, let's face it. The people are on subscription. If the course didn't evolve,
Yeah.
then we wouldn't have any members, would
Yeah,
we? You know,
yeah,
so
that's
we
right.
always have to put new content into there, you know. But no, you know, we made him the brand ambassador last month, so he's our man on the ground, so to speak, because we've got a time zone.
He says thanks, guys.
You know,
You're
so-
welcome.
No, you're welcome, mate. And Stephen's going to host a couple of. So what we're going to move towards in the UK, and obviously in Australia, Stephen's going to be the man for this. We're going to host a couple of get-together days a year.
Yeah.
Rather than people coming to try and learn all of this in one day
Yeah.
or 2 days, it's now at the stage where it's just not possible.
Yeah.
So we'll have a couple of get-together days where we can have some fault broken cars or whatever.
Brilliant.
Quite casual, you
Yeah.
know, let's fix a few things and it's more sociable. But doing the training here
Yeah.
gets you all the information you
Yeah.
need. And so Stephen's going to host a couple of events per year in Brisbane.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
should we have a Cheshire event, everybody? Anybody fancy a DPF doctor event in Cheshire?
So I think we should have our first get together, because now that we're moved on to this, so you'll understand this.
Yeah.
To deliver that course each month is 3 weeks
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah.
head down 3 weeks, because each fault, each live assessment is different.
Yeah.
So we're not going to repeat. So we
Yeah.
had the same vehicle the last 2 courses, but completely different assessment, didn't we?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's 3 weeks work. So this is the future. But by dedicating that time, it means that the course gets better,
Yeah.
and we can add more content and stuff. So we're going to introduce now. We're going to look at dates on for
Yeah.
September,
Yeah.
and we're going to have it here
Yeah.
for the first one. So
Yeah.
you know, good announcement there.
That'd be all right,
So
won't
we'll
it?
have our
Yeah.
first get together here, and we'll have another one further south. We're gonna have one in Ireland at some point as well. But when that travel restrictions and things like that.
So what about if you're going south, like, have you got to like not take socks with you, or yeah?
I don't know,
Because they don't wear socks down south, do
No,
they?
this is why I'm having it here. This is quite south for me. I've had to travel 3 hours to come. This is not. This is sort of the soft north guys, right? Me and Dean have travelled from the proper up north. We'll definitely wear socks up there. But this is like the Essex of the north, isn't it? Dean's nodding in the background.
Every day's a short day in sunny Cheshire, mate.
But I'm pretty sure if I went out to some of the local bars, I'd see men without socks on Cheshire.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Not in Northwich.
Not Northwich, but we wouldn't have travelled far.
No.
But when we go down south, when we get down towards like Stuart Haitley's sort of area, the socks start coming off then, So. But we will host one in there, further south as well, just a day, get everyone together, quite sociable and stuff like that. We can all bring, a handful of us can bring a faulty vehicle.
Yeah. When we've got loads of room here, we've got all the kit. So yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'd love to host one for you, mate. So
and as well, we're going to offer. So now we've restructured everything. We've obviously, like any business, we've had to restructure our pricing because that course takes much more time. There's the portal, the ongoing. So our new price structure is now live on our website.
And everything's gone up anyway, hasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm happy about is we've added so much more content and value and a much bigger resource.
Yeah.
But it costs us more to bring people on now. They've got to be on the portal. There's all the behind the scenes stuff on there and things. So, but what we're going to do as a proud supporter of SDN. Is we're going to offer an SDN discount for the whole of June.
The whole of June.
So in the UK and Ireland, the setup fee, your initial setup is £3,500, and that gets you all your equipment, your training, and everything you need, your web space.
You get that virtually back though, just off the chemicals that you get alone.
You'll double your investment for what you get in the starter pack, and then we have your monthly membership fee is £125 a month. Some people think that's a lot. That gives you access to full-time tech support and as much access to the portal as you like. So great value. But what we're going to be offering, we're going to offer a £250 discount for SDN members
for paid subscribers.
Yeah,
right.
So paying subscribers of SDN. So if they're on your monthly membership or annual membership, you'll verify that via yourself. So if someone gets in touch, verify with Steve that remember, but you'll get a £250 discount on your initial startup fee. So that would mean $3,250 for their initial investment. So
right, and how much did how much was your initial cost? Did it used to be?
$3,500 it is for the normal
right.
fee.
So I'll tell you what we'll do. Stronger together and all that. So you're saying you'll give my members $250 discount, yeah?
Yep.
Right. SDN, SimplyDiag Network, will match that. Okay, so we'll bring the price down to the original price
so
for our members,
which is what it used to be before we had the portal, before we had all the video content and all that sort of stuff to tap into.
There you
so
go.
It means for the month of June, it'll cost you $3,000 to set up. And what you're effectively doing there is buying your area. So you get all your equipment, you're buying your area, so no one else. If you're based in not in a city, obviously, you know. Cities need multiple people, so we look at population. But if you're in a reasonable sized town, it means nobody else from that area is going to get access to our network.
Oh, there you go. So we'll match it. So effectively, that means if we're giving somebody, we're matching that $250. So if you're a paying member of SDN, you're effectively getting 2 years of SDN for free. And
this will earn you money.
There you go.
And it's not, as you know, and it's funny because people tend to go on a course. We've all been on a course where you learn some information, but it doesn't really help you fix something. Where everything we're about is stuff to help you fix things, but fix them quicker.
Simply.
We've got the same ethos with that. It's just a simplified approach. So and we can simplify your software issues and all them little things that
All the little quirky stuff,
stuff. So lots and lots of little things.
Awesome, mate.
So
Stronger together.
yeah, stronger together, brilliant.
Even though he doesn't like me new biscuits.
Just reminds us of, you know, some of them cheap hotels we're staying all the time when we're on our travels, you know.
What I should do now, I should say, no, I've
The
got
the ones with the mouldy room, with the lotus biscoff on the side to make it look pot. But there's still mould, because there's still mould in the corner of the room. That's what they remind me of. You don't get that, you know. Jaffa Cakes reminds me, you know, I'm down south and I pop in and see James Dillon on the way past, and I get a Jaffa Cake and it's nice and clean. You know,
might have to rethink that strategy then. Might have to be like Scotch pies are the way forward.
Che Blythe, I went to visit Che and I got Scotch pie in a roll.
Did you?
It's heavenly.
Brown sauce?
Brown sauce.
Should have had some peas on top, mate.
Oh,
I bet Grumpy Dean could have eaten 3 or 4 of them.
Scotch pie, he's none. Grumpy Dean had 2 lots of fish and chips last night.
Did he?
He said, I liked that much, I could eat it again.
Oh, brilliant.
So when I come to the other plates, he ordered it again.
Fantastic. It takes some feeding, that lad, doesn't
It
it?
does take some feeding. That's why I'm so skinny. Because when we're anyway, I can't afford to feed both of us. So by the time we feed Dean, that's why.
Hashtag no salad, mate.
No
healthy eating here.
Salads for losers. But I've got to say, anybody, you know, nice comfy seat here, and the place is looking brilliant. You know, so what a transformation you've made. So fair play to you. Fair play to you.
Thank you very much to everybody who's had anything to do with the new community hub. Thank you very, very much. Your help, your support, it's been absolutely awesome. Darren here, my little fat brother, he's helped us too, pulled us through, moral support. Dean's been absolutely awesome, and we're moving on to the next phase, stronger together.
Imagine being able to come for a ride along, guys, for free in the community hub, which that's worth 3 years subscriptions for that one day of stuff, because it'll just change. You know, Steve spent a day in my workshop last week. Was it last week or the week before?
Last week.
It was last week.
Yeah, it was last week.
So he spent a day with Callum. Callum's my tech that works for me and stuff, and he was bouncing off the ceilings by the time Steve left. Just
Brilliant.
Light bulb moments, and his enthusiasm was off the scale and stuff like that. And he was buzzing with the stuff that they learn. And you know, and that's a guy that's doing not the same. We do the same type of work. It's all emissions related stuff, but he's doing Diag all day, every day. You know, and
he's still bouncing.
He's not on the spanners. He's got a Diag tool in his hand all day, every day, and he was off the scale where you know the training he got and stuff. So being able to come down here and get that for free for paying subscribers is just
and to be honest, our subscription, it's not for money. Literally everything gets put back into the community.
Well, as we both know, there's a huge cost to running a network.
Mate, I mean, literally,
it's a love affair.
I'm wearing Sports Direct shorts, Matalan socks, Matalan boxers.
I've got my Skechers on.
You've got your old man shoes on,
I've got
mate.
my old man shoes on, and
I can't say I've got Merrill's on.
And my jeans from Asda. You know, but it's a little bit of a love affair, to be honest. The amount of work in the behind the scenes. So you know,
we're making it. We are
you know,
making the industry better though, one person at a time, aren't we, mate?
I would like to hope so. It's nice when you get that feedback, and it's changed the way some people think and stuff like that. You know, like say young Kai that's been on for training from Australia. You know, he works for Daryl, and there was a couple of nights his boss, because it was evening for them, and he took the laptop home and he done the training, and he loved it. Just seeing that 20-year-old lighting that spark and wouldn't miss a session. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Also, the future of the industry.
It is. We need them guys coming through. So it's down to us to try and train them and bring them on and stuff like that. So.
Well,
all
enough
good.
jabbering, I think. So we've not been monitoring live chat. So I'll have a scroll through chat when the video's processed, and I'll reply to your comments and that. Thank you ever so much for everybody that's tuned in. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to give us a like, thumbs up, drop a comment in the comment box below after the video's finished. I'll put links to Darren's website, how to find an accredited DPF doctor member, to JLM, in the video description. Get in touch. We'll match Darren's discount there, so we
500 quid.
yeah, 500 quid, not to be sniffed at, that is it,
Not to be
mate?
sniffed at.
No. 2 years membership of SDN, free, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, stronger together. Thanks for watching. Are you gonna say it?
You're awesome.
You're awesome. Bye for now. Grumpy Dean says bye.